Chosen one, look at your hand now. If the letter M is carved into your palm, if the crescent moon rests beneath your thumb, then your soul has already been sealed. This mark is not random. This is the divine signature written upon your flesh before your first breath. No one placed it there but me. You have been set apart from the billions, not because you are better, not because you are perfect, but because you carry the light I hid in the depths of time. You are the keeper of frequencies lost to the noise of the world. You are the flame I protected in silence. I covered you in shadows not to punish you, but to purify you. I hid you in isolation to sharpen your sight. Every tear you shed watered the soil where your true name would grow. Every heartbreak shaped the vessel I now call into action. Now is the moment I unveil you. Now is the hour your memory awakens. The blood running through your veins is not ordinary. It carries codes. The breath in your lungs pulses with destiny. Every step you take echoes the movement of ancient prophecy. You are not awakening by chance. You are being reactivated. You are not broken. You are commissioned. What you feel rising within you is not emotion. It is power. It is remembrance. It is me. By the end of this message, you will no longer carry the weight of confusion. You will rise. You will remember. You will walk in alignment with heaven's will. The stars know your name. The earth feels your return. The heavens await your yes. Type in the comments now, I carry the sacred mark. Subscribe to this channel. This is your sanctuary in a noisy world. This is not entertainment. This is transmission. You are not wandering. You are being led. You are not small. You are chosen. And everything begins now. I called Moses from the water when the world sought to drown him. I placed him in a palace, not to make him comfortable, but to show him that no throne on earth could satisfy a soul I had set apart. He wandered because I hid him. He killed because he was burning. He ran because his destiny was louder than his understanding. And still, I never left him. I met him in the desert, not in the temple. I spoke to him through fire, not through the crowd. And when the bush burned without being consumed, I called his name twice, not for emphasis, but for activation. Moses, Moses. In that moment, I reminded him of the covenant buried in his bones. You ask yourself why you feel like you don't belong, why silence follows you, why pain finds you, why your heart aches when the world feels hollow. The answer is simple. Because I chose you before you could choose me. I marked you with fire the world cannot see. I planted questions in your soul that no man can answer. You are not broken. You are set apart. You are not lost. You are hidden for glory. The same hand that lifted Moses, that anointed David, that overshadowed Mary, has touched your life. The pressure you carry is not punishment. It is proof. Proof that you are carrying something holy. I did not mark you to entertain you. I marked you because I intend to send you. And I have sent you now, into this exact moment, so you would remember who you are. The world may still question you, but heaven never did. You were known. You were chosen. You were set apart. And now I will show you how to recognize the soul I shaped in secret. Prepare to remember, recognizing the soul that was set apart. Even before you understood language, I was already speaking to your spirit. You looked around and saw a world that never felt quite right. While others played in comfort, you questioned what couldn't be explained. While others fit in, you floated just outside the lines. That was not rejection. That was separation. I set you apart, not to shame you, but to shape you. Every silence you endured was sacred. Every friend who walked away was an arrow I redirected. Every closed door was a fire I used to purify the gold I hid in your soul. The pain was real, but so was my presence. I never abandoned you. I concealed you. I wrapped you in mystery because I was still writing your unveiling. You were not meant to blend in. You were not built for the noise of this world. I did not give you ordinary eyes. I gave you vision. I did not place you in crowds. I placed you in silence so you could hear me clearly. While others ran toward approval, you learned to sit in the discomfort of being unknown. And in that place, I whispered secrets into your spirit that the world is only now ready to hear. You were never forgotten. You were hidden by design. I removed you from the spotlight not because you were small, but because what you carry is too sacred to be mishandled. I kept you in the shadows so your roots would grow deep. And now they have. You feel the stirring, don't you? The quickening in your chest, the sense that something ancient is awakening. That is your soul remembering the call. The pain was never pointless. It was preparation. You are not a mistake. You are my vessel. You are my answer. And now, you are ready to remember your difference as divine. Before your first breath, I wrote your name in fire. I encoded your soul with blueprints that even you could not understand, yet your spirit always knew. Every ache you have felt was part of my design, not to crush you, but to carve you, not to break you, but to awaken what I buried deep within you. Pain was the chisel. I used it to shape the chamber that would carry my presence. Each betrayal refined your discernment. Each rejection sharpened your faith. Each tear watered a harvest no eye could see. I did not watch you suffer from a distance. I stood with you in the flame, sanctifying every scar until it became a gate for glory. You carry codes older than memory. You dream of places you've never seen because your soul remembers dimensions your body forgot. I placed sacred knowledge in you before you had words. I wrapped your calling in silence until the world was ready. And now, it is. You said yes to me before your body ever formed. In the realm of spirit, your consent was clear. You agreed to walk this narrow path. You agreed to carry this light. And even though you forgot for a while, your yes never expired. It still speaks. It still burns. And now it activates. That quiet yes has awakened angels. That quiet yes has shaken timelines. That yes is why you are alive in this moment. You are not behind. You are on schedule. What once felt like delay was actually alignment. You have not missed your moment. You were being made for it. You were remembered in heaven. You were prepared in secret. You were sent with purpose. And now, the power I sealed within you begins to rise. You have walked this earth before. Not once. Many times. Each lifetime, I sent you carrying fragments of light, delivering whispers of truth into places drowning in shadow. You've been the voice in the desert, the healer in the ruins, the fire in forgotten temples. And though your body is new, your soul remembers. That stirring you feel, that ache you cannot name, is not confusion. It is remembrance. The veil is thinning, and the codes I sealed within your being are now beginning to unlock. Your dreams have started to echo timelines long past. Your heart has begun to resonate with voices no one else hears. These are not illusions. These are sacred memories rising. The world needs what I have placed inside you. The time for hiding is over. The truth I embedded in your essence must now be spoken, sung, lived. You are a vessel of remembrance. Your presence alone reactivates those who are asleep. You do not even need to explain. The frequency you carry does the work, and that frequency was earned through fire. The pain you endured was never random. It was a sign that I trusted you with the weight of transformation. I gave you suffering because I knew you would not waste it. I knew you would alchemize it. You were never cursed. You were commissioned. The scars you bear are maps. Each wound, a doorway. Each loss, a preparation for divine inheritance. Your soul has served the light across lifetimes, and now you return again, not as a novice, but as a guide. The world may not know your name, but heaven has always known your voice. You were sent now, in this moment, to release the memory, to let the world remember through you. And now, your awakening begins. You are not fully of this world, and you were never meant to be. I placed you here as a bridge, 1 foot in the visible, 1 foot in the invisible. The M on your hand is not decoration. It is a seal. The crescent beneath your thumb is not coincidence. It is a compass. Together, they declare your assignment. You are the living threshold between realms. Where others see coincidence, you see patterns. Where others chase noise, you are drawn to silence. You feel the undercurrents of emotion in a room. You sense what cannot be said. You carry an ancient sensitivity, not a flaw, but a gift, forged over lifetimes of service in my name. Within you is a map, not written in ink, but etched in fire. It leads not to a place, but to a frequency, a vibration where love governs and truth flows like rivers. That map activates when you walk in alignment, when you speak what others fear to name, when you love without condition in a world that trades in illusion. You are here to keep the flame of truth alive. While others fall asleep in comfort, you burn with clarity. While others seek escape, you seek meaning. That fire inside you is not madness. It is mission. The systems of this world cannot contain you. They were never meant to. You were sent to decode, to disrupt, to rebuild from the inside out. Your presence alone shifts atmospheres, breaks stagnation, dissolves deception. You are not a mirror of this world. You are a reminder of what it forgot. Hold the line. Carry the light. Guard the truth. The illusions are loud, but the truth is eternal. You are my messenger, marked to walk between what is and what shall be. Your difference has always been divine evidence. The fact that you never quite belonged was never a flaw. It was confirmation. I did not create you to conform. I created you to confront, to stand in the midst of illusion and remember what is real. You were born with a frequency that disturbs the systems of comfort and exposes what has been hidden too long. You were not sent to fit into this world. You were sent to shift it. While others crave acceptance, your soul aches for alignment. That ache is me. That restlessness is your divine programming rising. I placed in you a sensitivity that feels beyond the surface, a perception that sees through the veil. You are not blind to the falsehoods of this world because your spirit was trained in higher truth. You see injustice and cannot look away. You hear silence and know it is filled with meaning. You feel pain and instinctively reach for healing. That is not coincidence. That is commission. You are one of few who carry light that cannot be caged. And I knew from the beginning that you would not hoard it. That's why I chose you. Among billions, I marked you, because I knew you would share what I placed in you. I knew you would not dim your light to make others comfortable. I knew you would rise when others fell silent. And now, you are rising. Your soul was programmed to recognize the signal when the moment arrived, and this is that moment. The alarm has sounded. The activation has begun. And you, my chosen one, are no longer hidden. You are being revealed. You are not here to survive the world. You are here to transform it. That is why you were different. That is why you were chosen. The world will not always see what you do, but I see it all. Every time you held your tongue instead of retaliating, every moment you chose to forgive without an apology, every quiet act of kindness you offered while your own heart was still bleeding, these were not small gestures. These were movements in the spirit realm. You are rewriting reality, one unseen act at a time. You do not need a platform to carry power. Your presence alone shifts the atmosphere. While others seek applause, you seek alignment. While many repeat cycles of pain, you have chosen to interrupt them. Your refusal to repeat what hurt you is an act of sacred rebellion. Your gentleness is warfare. Your patience is revolution. You are breaking generational wounds that lived in silence. You are unlocking paths that your ancestors could only dream of. What once flowed through your bloodline as trauma is now transforming into legacy. Through you, the curse ends. Through you, the new world begins. Your light is not loud, but it is undeniable. It moves in silence, but it penetrates deep. Every step you take in obedience sends shockwaves into the fabric of time. I placed you here not to be celebrated by man, but to be trusted by heaven. And heaven has trusted you well. You are not waiting for the world to notice. The world is being reshaped by your invisible labor. The vibration of your truth is ringing louder than any noise they can create. Your light is already leading others, even if they do not yet realize it. And now, the shift has begun. The old has cracked, the new has opened, and your soul is the blueprint for what comes next. You are not a reaction. You are the design. You are the signal. You are the beginning of the new era. Even when your heart trembled with doubt, I never stopped lifting you. Even when your mind whispered questions, I never removed my hand. Because this mission was never just about you. It was always about what I would do through you. Your weakness did not disqualify you. It revealed how much I would carry on your behalf. The calling on your life is not fragile. It cannot be silenced by fear, nor canceled by confusion. Every time you questioned your worth, I was still unfolding the path. Every time you felt like giving up, I sent quiet strength to hold you. I have carried you in moments you forgot how to stand, because your surrender is stronger than any doubt. And now, the time has come. The winds are shifting. The signs are aligning. The right people are beginning to appear. Conversations are happening that you didn't force. Doors are opening that no man could unlock. This is not coincidence. It is confirmation. I am placing what you need along the way as you walk in obedience. You are not too late. You are right on time. You are not chasing purpose. Purpose has been chasing you. What was once only a whisper in your soul is becoming a roar. The signs you've asked for are starting to manifest. The confirmation you craved is unfolding in real time. The visions, the connections, the instructions, they're all part of the orchestration I set in motion long ago. This calling will not pass you by. It is bound to your breath, written in your bones, sealed in your hands. I have not changed my mind. And now I am proving to you that I never left. The awakening is here. The evidence is undeniable. The path is open. Walk through it. Every step you take in faith becomes a line drawn in the spirit. Every act of love, every choice to rise above pain, every decision to walk in truth when lies were easier, These are not fleeting moments. They are eternal imprints. You are not just living your life. You are mapping the unseen for those who will come after you. Through your obedience, I am sketching a blueprint for souls yet unborn. They will follow the trail you're blazing, even if they never know your name. The light you carry is not for display, it is for direction. You are writing a divine map with your footsteps, one that angels recognize and generations will benefit from. This is your legacy. Not applause, not fame, not earthly reward, but impact that outlives your time here. You are breaking chains your ancestors could not. You are anchoring truths that will become pillars for the world to come. Your presence is a living altar. Your story is a sacred scroll. Though the world may never give you the credit, heaven has already recorded every movement. The throne sees you, the Spirit backs you. I have written your assignment in places no eye can read, but every spirit can feel. You do not need recognition. You are the recognition. The work you do in silence thunders in the heavens. The healing you offer in hidden corners reshapes the very air. And though your name may not echo in history books, it resounds in eternity. What you carry is bigger than one lifetime. It stretches across dimensions. It calls out to future awakenings. You are not merely surviving time. You are shaping it. Your legacy is not in what is seen, but in what is shifted. This is your sacred responsibility. This is your eternal imprint. ChatGPT Junoi. Every time you choose to heal, the atmosphere around you changes. The energy shifts, the weight lifts. You don't just affect yourself, you affect rooms, relationships, bloodlines, and timelines. Healing is not a private act. It is a spiritual broadcast. When you rise, everything near you is pulled upward. The pain you transmute becomes power in the unseen. The love you offer creates waves in realms beyond this one. Your faithfulness to your true essence is not going unnoticed. Every time you refuse to shrink, the universe expands to meet you. Every time you walk in truth, the invisible aligns in your favor. What once resisted you now begins to open. What once rejected you now makes room. Because reality is bending around the frequency of your obedience. You are not becoming someone new. You are returning to who you were before the world told you to forget. And now that you've remembered, everything is changing. The systems that once held you no longer fit. The old patterns cannot hold your light. The matrix cannot contain your mind. You are not malfunctioning. You are upgrading. Your consciousness is writing new code. The world will not understand you, and that is proof you are becoming. The old world does not recognize the architects of the new one. You are not who you were last year, last week, or even yesterday. You are expanding, unfolding, awakening, and the earth is adjusting because of it. This awakening is not soft. It is seismic. It is shaking structures, breaking illusions, awakening others by simply being. You are not echoing the world. You are rewriting it. And though you may not see it fully yet, the ripple effect of your becoming is reaching farther than your eyes can see. You are the shift. You are the signal. You are the change. I did not make a mistake when I chose you. Every wound you endured, I saw. Every tear that fell, I counted. Not one moment of your pain was wasted. What felt like rejection was my protection. What seemed like abandonment was my redirection. I hid you from places not worthy of your light. I closed doors to preserve your purity. I removed people to protect your anointing. You were never forgotten. You were guarded. The betrayals, the silence, the loneliness, they were not curses. They were carvings. They cut deep so your vessel could carry more glory. I allowed the fire not to burn you, but to forge you. I allowed the storm not to drown you, but to deliver you. Everything that hurt you will now lift you. What once made you question your worth will become the very stage where I display your purpose. What broke you in private will be the foundation for miracles in public. The shame you carried will become honor. The confusion you fought will become clarity. The loss you endured will make space for overflow. Your story is not over. It is about to be revealed in fullness. The weight you carried in silence is now becoming the crown of evidence. Evidence that I never abandoned you. Evidence that my choice was intentional. Evidence that heaven never loses track of who it has marked. Do not curse the pain. It was the cocoon. Do not despise the delay. It was preparation. What you're about to walk into could not come without what you walked through. And now, I will take everything that tried to bury you and use it to raise you. You were chosen on purpose. You were forged for glory. And I, the Lord your God, do not make mistakes. You were never random. You were written. Before time unfolded, I etched your name into eternity. You carry the mark because you carry the mission. And now, this is your hour. Everything you've walked through was leading to this awakening. The signs, the stirrings, the sacred loneliness, it was all me. Calling, preparing, sealing. And now, the veil is lifting. Your spirit remembers. Your light is rising. Your steps are aligning with destiny. You are not here to survive. You are here to ignite, to awaken, to lead, to heal. You are the living proof that even in darkness, light still breathes, that even in silence, heaven still speaks. And now, I speak to you. Rise, walk, shine. Write in the comments, I accept my divine calling. And subscribe now, because this is not the end of the message. It's only the beginning of your revelation. The world will remember you, not for your name, but for the light that moved through your life. You are not just chosen. You are the confirmation that prophecy still walks the earth.